Hi guys, Dogfog here and welcome back to another FIFA 17 Legendary. Today we're going to be reviewing the 90 rated Northern Ireland legend George Best. He cost me 811k in the 5 games that I played with him. He scored me 2 goals and got me 6 assists. He has a medium work rate along with a 4-star weak foot and 4-star skill moves. So let's now get into his in-game stats and highlights. Okay guys, so going into George Best's in-game stats, the 4 main stats on his card would stand out to me are his 93 ball control, his 93 finishing, his 90 agility, and his 90 balance. He has the specialists of poacher, speedster, dribbler, acrobat, clinical finisher, and complete forward, along with the one trait of flair. I'm going to get towards the highlights that I got with George Best. Very impressed with this card. I've been impressed with a lot of players that I've used recently, and George Best certainly did deliver. And we're going to go first of all get into his first pro, that being his dribbling. Now, when people look at George Best, the dribbling is that main standout stat coming in at 94, and it was definitely noticeable. His dribbling is one of his best ways of getting past opposition players on the attack. Very good, obviously, going down the wing and taking on the fullbacks. And then also in terms of, often what I'd do is I'd be able to cut in with George Best and then I'd be able to use his dribbling to once again beat other players, and there's some fantastic runs that he goes on for me, mainly thanks to his great dribbling, and I was very happy with that. And also kind of linking into the dribbling was his ball control, which is another pro for me. He does have 93 ball control, and in game the ball was just constantly glued to the sky. It was ridiculous. He kept the ball so close to his feet, and obviously that was really good, and he obviously had that good dribbling to go and take on people, so I was very happy with his ball control. Also his first touch from either a through ball being passed to him or an over the top ball being passed to him was very good, so I was very impressed to see that. So his first 2 pros definitely being his dribbling and his ball control. His second pro for me is his passing. Now he did get me 6 assists in 5 games, which is a fantastic return, and that basically kind of shows that his passing was really good. He made some very good passes for me. It was little passes which created assists for me. I never really did too many long passes with him, but I would assume that his long passes were probably quite good, as he does have 81 passing on his base card. So definitely his passing being another pro to me. And then his final pro to me being that he was overall just a very consistent player. Yes, he did only get 2 goals in 5 games, which doesn't look the best, but you know, I mean, overall he's contributed 8 times in 5 games with 2 goals and 6 assists. That's, for me, to be quite honest, is a very good return. And overall his finishing wasn't amazing, but it wasn't poor. I mean, he does actually have 93 finishing. I personally don't think it's as good as 93 finishing. However, I don't think it is woeful. You know, I thought his finishing was okay. And then his final, well, actually that's all the pros. He does only have 1 con, and that is he is occasionally a little bit weak. Now this would be the issue where I ever decide to kind of cut in and try and go into the centre part of the midfield to try and score on his left or right foot. That was the only time really when George Best let me down, that he just couldn't really take on sometimes centre-backs. I mean, sometimes he was able to use his dribbling and his very quick acceleration to be able to get past them, but a lot of the time he would also just be completely taken out, shrugged off the ball really easily, and that obviously wasn't ideal. But then again, I'm not surprised by that. He does actually have 68 physical. It doesn't feel as good as that, to be honest. I feel like it's in the 50s. So overall, he's not a very strong player. However, I don't think it is much of an issue overall when using him. But overall, I really did enjoy this card. I'm going to give him a 9.5 out of 10. He obviously is a lot cheaper now. He is under, like, I got him for 811k. He's around about usually 830, 840k. That is probably as cheap as George Best is going to get. I personally don't think you'll ever get him cheaper again throughout this FIFA. But overall, I was very impressed with him, and yeah, that is going to finish up this legendary video for you guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys later.